And I'm Dee.
Welcome to another episode of
It's a Strange World After All.
The podcast where we discuss true crime cases, the supernatural, urban legends, conspiracy theories, and all of the things that keep the world strange. It is our last episode for Women's Herstory Month. All month long, we've featured stories and cases centered around women, young women, old women, women's galore.
Wait, you remember the episode where you were serious and you were like, you know what I'm talking about?
It was who these women's were. But I don't remember the episode though. Was it Anthony Sowell? What episode was that?
I think so. I think it
Who
was.
these women's were.
I died. I was like
That's what happens when you play too much. That's why I can't talk. I play too much, like on a normal basis. But
and that was like you were so serious.
what has been your favorite of the month? And then, I mean, you could do an honorable mention too if you want to.
Okay.
Maribel, Michelle
Okay.
Avila.
So,
I was naming them. Alexis Patterson, Michelle Avila, Maribel, and Doris Bither.
I would have to say my favorite is, what was the Maribel episode? Only because
the bad seed-ish.
That too. Yeah. But I was going to say that is one of the first cases that got me into true crime.
Oh, yeah.
It was that one and another one that we haven't covered yet, but we will. But when I first got into true crime, I kept seeing her name everywhere. Like all over YouTube, all over TV. And I was like shocked that it was a little girl. I was like, what? How?
Yeah.
Where's her mother? And then honorable mention, just because I love the paranormal, would be the Doris Bither.
Yeah.
Even though what's his name was full of it. What was his Barry Taff?
Barry
Taff. I don't trust him. But so that would be my honorable mention.
Dang it. I feel like that was what I was gonna say. But I'll say,
really?
Yeah, I feel like the Maribel one was just like, what in the hell? Get your kids.
Yes.
Whose kids is this? But maybe I'll say Doris Bither, A Strange Haunting. Doris Bither was like my favorite. And then I'll give an honorable mention to Alexis Patterson because I liked that episode a lot, but I feel weird about making it my favorite considering that it's like a cold case. I don't know, is that weird?
Oh yeah.
Because it almost seems like,
I get what you mean.
Yeah, that one was interesting for sure.
It was.
And she was so cute.
I know.
Don't you hate to say that though? Because it's like, does that mean like ugly people should go missing instead? But no.
I don't think that.
Okay. It was just like, oh my God, she's just so cute and just looks so innocent. Like, it's just sad again that happened. Yeah.
In today's episode, we discuss the ghost of Elva Zona Heaster, better known as the Greenbrier Ghost, an alleged ghost of a young woman in Greenbrier County, West Virginia, who was murdered in 1897.
In October 1896, Elva Zona Heaster, who went by her middle name, Zona, met a blacksmith named Erasmus Stribling Trout Shoe. That's how you have to say that. Yes, I'm Erasmus Stribling Trout Shoe. Who named? This is America too. This is somebody's name in America.
I know. This is Virginia.
Virginians. Is that a family name? How you say it again? Erasmus.
Erasmus.
Erasmus. Despite his previous marriage to 2 women, both of whom died suddenly, Zona fell in love with him and they married soon after they met. That's what we call red flags, people. If
I was like, what?
two red flags. If I'm interested in a
Yeah.
man whose first 2, count them, not 1 but 2 wives, two wives. Would you say wives or would you say wives?
Wives.
His 2 wives dies suddenly. I'm going to have a question. At least I knew there was a difference between wives and wives. I just would have questions.
I don't even think, when would you ever say wives?
My wives. Like if I said, hey, I have to pick up my wife's dry cleaning.
Yeah, but that's like her belongings though. Like
No,
that's
I
something that
know.
belongs to her. Wives is plural.
I said I knew.
Oh.
I say at least I knew.
Okay.
But then it felt wrong. That's why I asked. And then, because, yeah, it had auto-corrected that. And I was like, wait, is this right or is this wrong? But yeah, I know they are, where, we're. I know.
Okay.
What's another one? No, not it's. What's another one people be fucking up? Oh yeah, it's is with an apostrophe.
2 and 2.
I know stuff.
On a January afternoon in 1897, a young African American boy in Greenbrier County, West Virginia, made a shocking discovery. He found the lifeless body of Zona. Zona's husband had sent the boy to see if she needed him to pick up anything from the market before he came home from work.
So this is now the 3rd wife that has died, passed suddenly. I'm just very suspicious of this.
Yes.
I was about to say
Erasmus.
Erasmus was what I was about to say, but of Erasmus Stribling Trout Shoe.
Yes. His name alone. I wouldn't even want that name, so I wouldn't even marry him.
Are you Mrs. Erasmus Stribling? Then what if he's like, yeah, I want kids and I want a junior? Huh? No.
No, thank you.
No. Oh, I was about to say, then why he sending this little African American boy to do that? Was that his like errand boy, or was like?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say
This
you
is
trying
the
to set my man.
1800s.
He's trying to set my man up.
And then too, I'm thinking he needed somebody else to find the body.
Right.
Not necessarily a setup, but
just to get the heat off him. What was that?
Are they knocking at my door? Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna pause.
If I'm not back in,
like true crime and like conspiracy theories. Are you serious? Mm-hmm. My sister loves that. Is it on Spotify? Yeah, it's on everything.
Y'all, Dee done answered the door in the middle of a podcast episode and found the way to promote the podcast. Okay. 12 hours later.
I know. Man.
Okay. After coming across Zona's body, the little boy ran home to tell his mother, and she called the local doctor. By the time Dr. Knapp arrived to examine the body, Erasmus had already come home and washed and prepared her body for the burial. He had dressed Zona in a high-necked dress and placed a veil over her head. Why would he do this? Like, I was thinking maybe this was normal in like the 1800s, 19th century, whatever this was, but I don't think it was. I researched and I found that there were like I guess not like traditional funeral homes that we have now, but like they were definitely undertakers that would come out, take the bodies, prepare the bodies. I don't even know like if they had like traditional caskets, but they would use other things. Like he didn't have to do this.
Yeah.
This is weird.
And this is all before the doctor even got there. Like,
Right.
you got to let him do his job.
Right. Like that's true.
And he must have ran home because how long was it before the boy got there? Well, he would have had time because the
Man.
boy would have had to go home.
Oh.
Yeah, he
I get
went
what you're saying.
home first, told his mom. She called the doctor, and then the doctor had to get there. So he had time, but still,
It's
he
still
was probably on his way as soon as he sent the boy
it
to
was
the house.
sus. He saw him outside and he's like, "How did you get here so quick?" It's like I felt something was wrong in my spirit. I felt something was wrong. Yeah, because you're responsible for this, I'm sure. It's
Yeah,
weird. And then, yeah, don't you want to know, like, okay, if it's an accident, don't you want to know, like, the cause? Like, I wouldn't touch the body.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Suspicious.
You know, this makes me think of, she lived in my lap. She lives
Why?
in because because when he prepares her for the funeral, isn't that the song that's playing?
Oh,
Oh, she lives in
I was
my
like,
lap.
what?
Forever my fiance. Cause that's what it was.
I get it now.
Man. Don't get me started. That's my song. Forever my fiance.
While examining the body, Dr. Knapp's attempts to inspect the head and neck area were hindered by Erasmus. He was cradling her head while crying and responded violently anytime the doctor came near it. Sir.
It sound like a lie. That's
He doing too much. Like, I wonder, like, what were you doing? Like, let him do his job. And then the doctor should have been like, get out the way. Or where were the
yeah.
police? Did they not have police back then?
I I don't know. So okay. I don't even know how you would Google this, so I'm not about to act like I knew this before. But so if somebody passes away, even if it's just like natural causes, do the police have to come?
I don't think so, but by him not being able to examine the body, he should have called the police to at least get him out of there so he can do his job.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Maybe back then they didn't call the police for stuff like that, for like I don't know. I don't know what you would call that. Like just like a regular disturbance or like not like a violent thing, just like help. Like, hey, I just need your help. Maybe they didn't call the police back. I don't know, man.
But she's dead though. Like if he needs to determine the cause of death, he can't do that because this man is tripping, so he needs to call somebody to get him out of there.
This man is tripping. Okay, another thing that I think of. This the last. You remember? You remember the Wayne's brothers when they teacher died and Marlon went to the funeral. That's all I picture is that like was it Mr.
Oh my
Gibbs?
God. I think so.
He was crawling all on the floor. That's what I picture. Is just the drama, the level of drama.
Oh my God. Yes.
After examining the rest of her body and not finding anything substantial, he determined the cause of death was everlasting faint, which he later changed to complications from pregnancy.
I just want to know what the hell is everlasting faint.
What is
I have
everlasting
never.
faint?
I was like, it sounds like he just made it up.
It does. Like I don't know how she died. I don't know. Maybe it was everlasting faint.
That doesn't make sense to me.
First of all, and then I just thought of like, I don't know. It just all feels real dramatic because I just thought of like everlasting flame.
Yeah.
It's associated. I don't know. It's associated. If you look it up, they've just got Greenbrier Ghost. So and what the heck? What the heck is Abgabba? Abgabba.
What?
They have a song called Everlasting Faint.
What?
But the song is about the Greenbrier. He made it up because the song
did.
itself is about the Greenbrier Ghost. I cannot find anything else about no damn Everlasting Faint. Let's see. A healthy person doesn't just drop dead of a heart attack or an everlasting faint as the man. Yeah, he made it up.
Yeah, because I can't find anything either.
Yeah. Is it in the Bible? Hold on. Oh no, that's everlasting God. I was about to say what? Okay, so wait. So is that like how he said like that she dropped dead? It was just an everlasting fate because isn't everlasting like forever? Like
Oh, and I was thinking of that.
that never crossed my mind at all.
I was thinking of that, but then I was like, no, it has to be something.
Because that's stupid. It is stupid. Like, I don't know. I mean, she just everlasting faint. She just fell dead. She literally just dropped dead. Like, what?
That's interesting.
And then so he's saying she was pregnant, allegedly.
Yes.
Okay. Zona was being treated a few weeks prior for what Dr. Knapp described as female trouble. So he just assumed the death was related. Back
How the
in
doctor is this?
I was going to say, so back in 1897, you just needed a high school degree to be a doctor. So I'm
I
assuming.
guess because he just making it up as he goes along.
I don't know. She this everlasting faint, and then I mean she had maybe some complications from pregnancy, but so I mean we just gonna call it female troubles. What? It probably was like a period. It probably was like something dealing with her menstrual, and he's just like, we're gonna call it female trouble.
That is ridiculous.
That's how they treated us back in the 1800s. Because men were like, "What? You're bleeding from your what? Throw them in a hole." Literally, right? That they used to do that. Throw them in a hole for a week. Like what?
What?
Like back in the day?
Did they?
I swear. I don't know how to look that up.
Why would you do that though?
Did women have to live in holes? Wow.
That is a crime.
Menstrual. Wow. I spelled menstrual wrong. Yeah, okay. I said holes, but so in some places they had, or maybe still have, menstruation huts. Okay, maybe not in America. I know that I had heard of like menstruation like huts, or like where they basically like isolate you while you're on your period. Which I mean, I ain't tripping. If it's like a glamping situation where they're like, you don't have to go to work, you don't have to deal with anybody, we're gonna throw you in a room, you can have a TV, social media, food. You wouldn't take that deal?
I would. Zona's body was taken to her childhood home for her funeral. During the funeral, people started to notice that Erasmus was acting strange. He was obsessing over her head and neck and wrapped her in a scarf that didn't match her dress. Okay.
The level of disrespect. Is that what you're about to say?
Yeah.
Because their scarf didn't match? Is that why?
Yes.
Oh. Man, have you seen, also not related, this like a trend though that's been trending on like TikTok, and it's like me and my best friend's funeral or my girlfriend's funeral, and they're like talking. That's what it made me think of. Like somebody was like, "Oh girl, look at you. He done put you in this ugly ass scarf. Look at yourself." And for why? I bet he choked your ass out. Like I just picture people being like, "Is that too much? I won't put that one."
I'm just glad it's not me this time.
But like like they're like, I done heard the rumor.
Yeah,
you got this little ugly ass scarf.
Oh man, that's funny. He insisted it was her favorite scarf.
Man.
So does that make it?
Okay. Yeah, it makes it better.
I guess. Okay.
Well, why? She didn't have a dress to match. Okay, she didn't have nothing to match her favorite scarf. It was just she had a favorite scarf.
That's true. That's true. Because if I had a favorite scarf, I would have like a dress to match it.
Something to match, yeah.
So yeah.
Or it would be a scarf that went with everything, like an accessory that goes with everything. So,
yep. Erasmus placed excess pillows around her head, claiming that he just wanted her to rest comfortably. I mean, she gonna be comfortable either way.
Oh my God.
I mean, what?
because she's in the everlasting faint. So
okay, I'll take that back. But you get what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I mean, for people, it's more so, for the family more than anything.
Who just has more than one pillow in their casket?
Oh, that's true too, though. Was she in a traditional casket though? Because again, this is like the 1800s.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Still, she had to at least be in a box or something. They're not just gonna put her body in the dirt
ground,
like that.
in the ground.
Yeah,
he's just being extra. He's just being extra. And
yeah,
if I were in her family or like a close loved one, I would definitely demand to look at her head and neck. I'd think, why is he acting really weird about this? Is really weird. There's something shady about this.
yeah.
I'd probably sneak a peek, like pull the scarf back, just sneak a peek.
Yeah.
What's happening? Just being a little
and not to mention his other two wives.
Yes.
So something's not right.
That was I can't remember if this was in another one of my notes, but since you mentioned it now, I was thinking that too. Like, were there rumors about what was happening? Like, did she know? Did other people know? Does it come out later?
I don't even know.
Because if you knew this, I'd say no. Yeah, his other two wives died suddenly. They were young and they died suddenly. Let's look into this. Most of the guests assumed he was acting strangely out of grief. But Zona's mother, Mary Jane Heaster, didn't trust Erasmus. I should come up with a nickname for him because I don't want to keep saying Erasmus.
We almost done.
I know.
But it's going to come up a lot.
Erasmus. She never liked him and was convinced he had something to do with her daughter's death. The only problem was a lack of evidence. Mary Jane prayed every night for answers. No, that's right, Mary.
About a month. Oh, huh?
I just said, I know that's right, Mary Jane. Mary Jane.
I was waiting. About a month after the funeral, Mary Jane claimed that Zona's ghost appeared in her dreams 4 nights in a row, telling her that Erasmus murdered her by choking her and breaking her neck. That is intense.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Yeah. According to Zona's ghost, Erasmus was upset when he came home from work and thought she hadn't cooked any meat for dinner. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. You better get through that. Why? You better get through it. You better do it again and get through it. And save it for after.
Because it's so stupid.
It's stupid.
According to Zona's ghost, Erasmus was upset when he came home from work and thought she hadn't cooked any meat for dinner.
Wait, I just said there's never really the best reason, to murder or kill someone. But I'm pretty sure this is not a good enough reason. I'm pretty sure if we were ranking the reasons why someone was murdered and someone's like, oh, she hadn't cooked no meat. And then she probably did cook meat. She probably had it in the oven or did, defrost it or something.
I'm like, what?
His dumbass was like, oh, shit. Like, oh, she. What?
Oh my God. That is so stupid. Like, so what you think she just cooked vegetables? Like, what? I would be mad if I wouldn't kill
Man.
nobody though.
Man. See, look.
So you wouldn't be mad if you came home from work to just
Who you talking
I
to?
forgot who I was asking.
Okay. First of all, you don't need meat to complete a meal. Second of all, look, I should push this story to like vegans and vegetarians and be like, see, this is how you should market yourself, and just be like, people have died for the cause. Like, that's crazy.
That is just stupid.
It is
Why? Like
I
he was just looking for a reason.
to kill.
That's all. Yeah. That's it.
After the fourth dream, Mary Jane went to speak with the local prosecutor, John Alfred Preston. She told him about her dreams, but he was skeptical. So he decided to follow up with Dr. Knapp. After learning that Erasmus, I'm going to say his name like this every time, Erasmus. After learning that Erasmus had become violent and refused to let him examine Zona's head and neck, John decided to reopen the case. Thank you, somebody.
An autopsy showed that the first and second vertebrae in Zona's neck were broken and her windpipe was crushed. There were also finger marks on her neck indicating that she was strangled. I can't.
What?
Because like he should have called the police. Like
Dr. Knapp?
the Dr. Knapp.
Yeah, he should have.
Like, why are you not letting me examine the body?
Right. Maybe he I don't know. Maybe he felt the same way like the funeral goers did, like he was just thinking his behavior was due to grief, I guess. And because it was like the husband didn't find her, the kid found her, so maybe he wasn't thinking, okay, this is like foul play, I'm gonna just, no, he's just grieving.
Yeah.
Just being weird because he's grieving.
But then the fact that he had already dressed her first before the doctor even got there, I don't know.
Say, man, I like where you're going, but we're gonna have to take this off so I can do my job. Like, I appreciate this, but let me do my job.
Yeah.
While waiting for the trial to begin, Erasmus, I can't do it. Have I said it straight anytime? I just can't do it. It's just a stupid name.
Somebody named Erasmus is gonna find you. Somebody named
Erasmus
listens to us.
If your name is Erasmus, I will help you. I will pay for you to change it. I should change my name to Erasmus. Erasmus Dribbling Trout Shoe.
You should.
Stupid name. Okay. Erasmus. I can do this. While waiting for the trial to begin, Erasmus was held in the Lewisburg jail. During this time, more information about his past came to light. He had been married twice. His first marriage ended in divorce, with her accusing him of abuse. His second wife died under mysterious circumstances less than a year after they were married. So, the first marriage, because I thought he had killed two wives, right?
I think it said they ended. Hold on.
Because they ended in divorce.
Hold on. Oh, no, it did say that they died. That they both died suddenly.
So
maybe she died after?
Like after their divorce?
Yeah.
Like shortly after their divorce?
That's what I'm thinking, because it makes sense, because if she was going around saying he was abusive, he probably tried to shut her up or something. But it did say that they both died.
Okay, the ones before
Yeah.
Zona.
Yeah.
Okay.
When the case went to trial, Mary Jane Heaster was the prosecution's main witness. Who is John? Oh, that's the
The
okay.
doctor, right? Oh, no, the prosecutor. The prosecutor,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah. John avoided bringing up the ghost story. However, Erasmus's lawyer brought up the dreams during cross-examination. They hoped to prove that Mary Jane was an unreliable witness. This backfired because the jury seemed to believe her.
Biatch.
So I'm not surprised by this because this was around this time, it was the whole spiritualist movement.
Yeah.
So seances were popular. Like, this was the thing back then. People held like parties just to do seances. So I feel like I believe it because, well, yeah, it was. It was the 1800s because that was like
Yeah.
with the Fox sisters and all that. They made it popular.
Are you saying you believe that, like, what happened during the trial, or you believe that she really did, like, the dream actually
Oh
happened?
no, I'm saying I believe. I don't find it hard to believe that the jury
Okay.
believed her, because like,
Gotcha.
yeah, the defense, they didn't think, they thought, I'm thinking they were like, yeah, let her tell it because people are gonna think she's crazy, but people were
Yeah.
into that stuff. So
Shoot. Hell, I believe
yeah,
it. It's
I
pretty spot
know.
on. Like,
Yeah,
from explaining like his behavior and like what happened to her
yep,
after they, looked at it again.
that's true.
Okay. Erasmus. Are you sure it's not Erasmus? Erasmus?
Shut up.
Erasmus? It's not Erasmus.
Shut up.
You think I'm not even trying to be funny? I was being dead serious. You don't think it's Erasmus?
You can say
Erasmus?
it like that if you want to. We almost done.
Erasmus took the stand in his own defense, and that didn't help either. According to a report from the Greenbrier Independent, his testimony made an unfavorable impression on the spectators. I wonder what his testimony, like what exactly he said. Like,
I know. Somebody should make a movie. Is there a movie
right?
about this? No, I don't think so.
Let's pitch it. Let's go to Hollywood, D. I got a couple of pitches.
The jury deliberated for a little over an hour before returning a guilty verdict. Erasmus Stribling Trout Shoe was sentenced to life in prison. What?
Sorry.
I was trying to make
I
sure I got
couldn't
it right.
I couldn't get over it the whole episode. Go ahead though.
Erasmus Stribling Trout Shoe was sentenced to life in prison and later died in 1900 due to complications from measles and pneumonia. Mm.
Yeah. Okay, so what is that? 3 years after? Not after her death. No, yeah, 3 years after her death.
Yeah.
Although Mary Jane's ghost testimony wasn't the sole piece of evidence used in the case against Erasmus, it did mark the first and only time the testimony of a ghost was used in a court case. So, I guess they didn't use that though. That was not a testimony. In that other case, what case was that? Where she solved her own Teresita
Oh,
Basa?
Teresita.
But I guess it wasn't like a testimony.
Yeah, she didn't testify. She just went to the police. That was a good episode though.
That was a good episode. Yeah, just I guess the number wouldn't be beneficial to you guys. It's I think it's literally a strange way to solve your own murder, right?
I think so, yeah.
Because your girl be reaching for stuff. Oh yeah, a strange way to solve a murder. It's Teresita Basa. It aired July 29th, 2021. If you've not listened to it or want to go back to listen to it.
Yeah, go listen to all of them.
Yeah. Every day or once a
Yeah.
month.
More than once a month.
And all of you want them to listen to it just on repeat.
Yeah.
Let's have a challenge. Who can listen to the most?
Okay, so final thoughts. I
Final
really
thoughts.
don't. Oh, I mean, Really don't have any final thoughts other than Dr. Knapp shouldn't have been a doctor. And yeah, that's about it. If you would have had someone who was more qualified, then all of this could have been avoided because he would have called the police and they would have checked her head and her neck.
Yeah.
There you go.
He could have even been like, okay, yeah, I hear you. Then like when they wheel her out, be like, check her neck. Check her neck. Because I don't trust them. You know what I mean? Like make them feel comfortable and then
yeah.
Police. Hello police. What was that? The Omama episode when her friend was like, yeah, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I help you out. And then he was like, hello police.
He sure did.
That's what you gotta do. Don't pretend to be a hero. Don't be big and bad. Act like you know you're gonna go with it, and then when you're out of earshot, hello police. Go ahead. What else? Oh, that's it.
That was it for me.
Oh, Erasmus Stribling Trout Shoe is a dumb name. So if that's your family name, again, we can change it. I'll pay to change it. What else? No, I mean, I agree. The doctor should have done a better job. It's dumb that she died over meat. Like, if that's why she died, that's pretty stupid.
Exactly.
And yeah, this is really cool. Like, if I feel like if God forbid something like this happened to me, I would probably be like, hey, D, I'm dead. Yes, but let me talk to you. It's just pretty cool.
That's funny.
I probably hang out for a little bit and then, because you know, once you finish your unfinished business, don't you go ascend? Don't you leave? Yeah, I probably hang out for a little bit with you. Just hang out.
Yeah.
And then be like, okay. But he did kill me though, so. That is all, folks. That's all for Women's History Month, and that is all for Erasmus Stribling Trout Shoe.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at It's a Strange World Podcast, Twitter at Pod Strange World, and on Facebook and TikTok at It's a Strange World After All. Also, turn on those notifications for our Instagram posts so that you can keep up with our hashtag Myth Mondays and hashtag Strange Saturdays posts.
Yes, we would love to hear from you. Do you think Zona's ghost really did reach out to Mary Jane, her mother? If there is anything in the world of strange or any true crime cases that you would like for us to cover, let us know. Have you ever heard a strange bump in the night? Have you ever seen shadow figures moving about? Have you ever stumbled upon something unexplainable? We want to know about it, and with your permissions. What is with the adding the S to words? I don't know. We just need your permissions. These women need your permission. Okay, we want to know about it, and with your permission, share it with our listeners. You can email those submissions to itsastrangeworldafterall@gmail.com or DM us at any other social media platforms D mentioned. Even if you just want to say, hey there, we'll be here.
Thank you for tuning into another episode of
It's a Strange World After All. Thank you, as always, for keeping it strict strange with us. Did that work? I don't know. In my mind, I felt like it was gonna work. Strickety strange with us.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Arrivederci. Erasmus.